I want to show you how to achieve a very natural makeup look. A makeup look that looks effortless, like you didn't even try. Like it's just your natural beauty. That is the key to me to natural makeup, okay? You want to look like you really don't have any makeup on, or you just did a little bit of something. I didn't even try to do anything. So that is what we're going to achieve today. As I've gotten older, I'm 53 years old, and I just think natural makeups just look so much better, especially if you have mature skin like myself. So I'm not going to ramble, I'm not going to ramble. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into this video. Okay. So the first thing I like to start off with is a foundation or a makeup or some kind of like very light, natural looking makeup. You want something that looks really like your skin, okay? You just want to make your skin look a little better. Not look like you have makeup on, just make your skin look skin-like but better. That's the best way that I can describe that, okay? And what I love, one of my favorite thus far since I've been using it, is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. I did a video on this. I did a complete makeup look. I'm always trying to do makeup that looks natural. That's my thing now, okay? I love natural looking makeups. Well, unless I'm going somewhere very special, I may do it up a little bit, but I still do not overdo it. Anyway, I love Charlotte Tilbury. This is a very nice glow tint. Now, it can come off a little too glowy or look maybe too greasy if you apply too much, okay? So what I like to do, I like to go ahead and like right now, my skin, like I said, I've already have my skincare on and my sunscreen, but I do like to use a little bit of primer. Primer helps the product adhere to the skin a little bit better. It smooths out fine lines and wrinkles, and that's really key to achieving a very natural look. And one of my favorite primers is by DMTLGY. I also like the Derma Blend. The Derma Blend is like a jelly grip primer. On my skin, because I have dry skin, it sometimes can be a little drying in the winter. In the summertime, it's great, so I can wear it now. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my DMTLGY, okay? But I'll put everything that I use in the description box below, along with that other primer, one of my favorite. So yeah, and I just apply the primer to the areas that give me, like, shows me like a little large pores right here, fine lines and wrinkles up in this area. I really want to diminish all of that. Maybe right here around the lip area, okay? And just a little bit. I don't overdo it. I just apply a little bit, okay, onto those areas. Really just want to make my skin look a little flawless, okay? I want to blur those fine lines and wrinkles or any kind of little imperfections with aging. All right. So now I am using, let's see, what is this shade? I am using number 8 medium in this Sheer Glow foundation. Now, I just apply a couple of streaks on my skin. As you can see, it's like really a perfect match on my skin. I don't want to apply too much, maybe down my nose and a little. And you can apply, if you need a little bit more, then you can apply more, okay? So this is very glowy. That's why I said you have to apply a little bit. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, then apply more. So I am going to take just my little brush. It's by BK Beauty, the 109. This is one of my travel brushes because I just came off vacation and it's sitting right here, so why not? So, and I just cleaned these brushes. So I'm just going to apply it this way in like a upward position. And I always like to stubble any kind of foundation. I like to stubble it on. And see, with this foundation, it's not even, it's like a tint. It says a sheer glow tint. So let me not say foundation. It gives you a natural glow. And that is what I like. I love a foundation or a tinted moisturizer with a little glow in it. It just makes your skin look that more real like. Also, when you have a glow, it looks like a natural glow. Okay, I love that. So you know, this looks pretty good, but I'm gonna go in a little bit more. Okay, just 3 on each side again. This is so light that I really love it. Okay, and that is it for that. This is enough. And I always have like a damp beauty sponge just in case I have too much on. You can always tap off the excess. And this is a beauty sponge by Elf. I love these sponges, makeup sponges by Elf. And once you wet them, they get really big and it's so easy. If you have too much on, you can always tap off the excess, okay? That's another key. When you have foundation on, tinted moisturizer, once you apply your makeup, if you see anything that's just, it looks like the makeup is just sitting on your skin, tap it off with a beauty sponge. It makes a big difference in your natural makeup looks, okay? All right. And you always want to bring it down that neck area. You don't want to have your face looking like, oh, look real good, and then you can see the line, the difference between it. That's a big no-no. That just defeats the point, right? Okay. Now with the effortless look, nothing is going to be too perfect. It's going to, like I say, look like you didn't even try, okay? Like I said. And that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to keep it right there. Now with my eyebrows, I'm just going to brush these up a little bit, and I'm not going to like clean up. I'm not going to do any of that. I really just want a natural, really look. I'm not looking like I fixed them up or anything, or, you know. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Definer. And this is in medium brown, okay. And I really don't take a lot of time on my brows, you know. I used to when I was younger, when I was at those makeup counters, on Estee Lauder counter, and like I said, I always tell this story. A lady, an older lady, she told me, why are you taking all this time on your eyebrows? They're sisters, they're not twins. That resonated with me. And I was like, wow, that's a really great point. She said they're not gonna ever be perfect. They're not gonna look the same. They're sisters, they're not twins. Really great revelation, and I always use that. I always remember that. So now it's not a big deal to make them as perfect as I used to. I mean, really, I used to take so long getting ready. The store about to open, and I'm in here fixing my eyebrows. That was wisdom. It changed my life, considering, you know, with the eyebrows. It really did. So this is basically it with the brows, okay? And I always like to make them a little darker on the outer, like right in this area, because brows usually they're a little lighter right up in here, and they get darker toward the end. So that's what I try to do. And I don't try to make them too, I try to get them alike, but not exactly alike, okay? All right, eyebrows are complete. Now, next thing I like to do is my eyes. I'm not gonna use eyeshadow, because of course, you're not gonna use eyeshadow. I'm gonna use bronzer. So I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer, and this is a concealer by Hourglass, okay? I think it's called Doom. It is called Doom. I'm just going to put a little bit just to really take away the discoloration on the lids. And I'm going to use my concealer brush by Angie Hot and Flashy BK Beauty brush. BK Beauty. Getting tongue-tied. It is the A506 Hot and Flashy. I love BK Beauty brushes. They're really great quality. And they had a sale, so I hope you all, I put it on my community page. I hope you got a chance. I hope you got a chance to pick some up because they are really great brushes with a great percentage off. I think it was like 15 or 20% off. So that's a good time to, you know, pick up some really great quality brushes. All right. So just want to hide the discoloration. What I want to do is take any kind of bronzer. It can be like NYX, it can be by Essence, like a dual bronzing palette. Just want to take something that looks natural because you're not trying to look like you have a lot of makeup on, and just tap it in here and apply it to your lids. I want a natural, more natural look. That gives me more of a bronzy. So let me switch to like a plain natural look, and I'm going to use this Essence contouring palette. I don't want to, yeah, I just want to give me a little bit of something back on my lids because, you know, concealer, makeup, it washes you out. Just want to bring back some life, you know, to your complexion. And that's it. We're not doing anything else. This is it. Again, we really want a natural, quick and easy. This look really takes me about 5, no more than 10 minutes to do. And I do it all the time, out the door. I do this and I'm done. And people are like, oh my God, your skin is so beautiful. I wish I wish I could wear no makeup. Honey, I have makeup on. They just don't know I have it on. And that's the look that I go for. That's the look that I want. I want people to think I just run out the door. And I didn't. Okay, let's see. And now I'm going to take my lash curl and we're just going to curl these lashes. No falsies today. Now, if you have really nice, thin, natural looking, wispy lashes, yeah, you can add those, always. But I'm not going to add any. I never really do. But I've seen people that do, and I like that look. If you just want to look like I just added some lashes on, but that's it, that's good too. But I'm not. I'm just going to use my Essence Lash Princess. The Essence Lash Princess. I'm not even lining my I'm not gonna even line my lashes today, okay? Usually line my lashes. I'm not going to line my lid, the upper part of my lid, because this is, like I said, a really natural look. I'm going to pull these lashes out, and I usually use about maybe a few coats on each lash. Now, sometimes this takes the longest part with this mascara. Now, what I'm going to do, let me see. You know how I had everything that I wanted out, and now it looks like I cannot find anything. I hate when that happens. Okay, here it is. What I'm going to do now is take this black liner. I don't know who it's by. Anyway, and I'm just going to tightline. Let me get out let me sharpen it a little bit. Just sometimes it's easier. Some people like to do their mascara first. I don't. I like to do Some people like to do this first and then the mascara. I like to do my mascara first and then tight line. And see, I love the tight line because it looks like I have a line. I did a little wing over top of my eye, but I have it, and it also makes your lash line look thicker under the bottom. I'll show you the difference. I don't know if you can see. You see that one looks a little thicker than this one right here, and you can see like your skin underneath. You see the difference? I know I can. I always can see the difference. But anyway, I'll just bring this on down. See? Anyway, let me go and do this. I do the minimum with this look, okay? The absolute minimum. All right, so now we're just about done. I'm going to take the bronzing e.l.f. drops. I love this. It's e.l.f. Skin. This, I just did a video with e.l.f. products, all e.l.f. I mean, e.l.f., they have really, really great products. I just love them. So I'm going to squeeze a couple of these drops onto my little makeup pan. I always use my makeup pan. I love that. And I'm going to use this brush, the ankle brush. I like this ankle brush by Angie Hodden Flashy BK Beauty A507. I'm just tapping this in here. Look at that. So natural looking. I just love it. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on here of these little drops. And I just kind of stubble it onto my pan like that. This is how my pan looks with the little drops on it. I'll see, maybe you can see it that way. And I'm just adding it onto my skin all around. It's giving me that summer glow. I'm gonna nook every bit of the rest of this summer. It's going by so fast. So fast. I cannot believe it's like the middle of August. August is almost out of here. You know what I mean? And I'm just around the hairline area. And a little bit down the neck again. I just love how natural this looks. It looks very, very natural. Very natural. And that is what I love. Now, you can take your damp beauty sponge. I kind of just, the areas that I don't want to look so bronze, take this and just kind of go over it a little bit. This just blends everything in. Very natural. I'm not taking it off. I'm just kind of blending everything. Just going around the hairline, anywhere. Taking this and just tap it anywhere. Just to blend everything in. I have nothing on here, but I just really like to make sure the skin looks natural. I'm gonna take this and just kind of go over everything, even my eyebrows, just to make sure they don't look too deep, you know. That's why I always use brown instead of black on my eyebrows, because black gives you a more harsh appearance. I like browns, dark browns. If you want a darker brown, just go dark brown. Dark brown, brown, or medium brown. That's what I like to use. for my eyebrows. Okay. Now, I always like to add a little bit of blush. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. Coral. I know it looks like it's very hot, like a hot coral, but it's not. I just do 2 little taps. And I'm taking that same bronzing brush right here. Not bronzing, this angle brush by Angie Hot and Flashy. And I always start up here. I don't bring it all the way down like the rosy cheeks because I don't do that anymore as I've gotten older. I like to give the illusion when you do it, just like spread it out around this area. It makes your cheeks look fuller up here, but you don't want to bring it all the way down here like the little rosy red cheeks. No, I don't like that at all. Okay, so again, you can just apply just a little bit. You don't want too much. You just want to give yourself a little bit of, you know, that look flush look, a little bit tan flush. I put a little bit of that on the nose area. Looks like you had a little bit of sun. Okay, and again, your wet beauty makeup sponge is the key because you can always just blend that in. You want everything to look natural. Okay, and this always looks natural. You know, you've been out in the sun a lot. Now, this is what I do all the time. Lately I've been doing my concealer last. I don't like to do it first because it seems like once I do all my face, if I put a little bit of concealer on, it may crease in between me doing that. Sometimes I'll put too much on, and I like everything to melt together. So yeah, we're gonna just tap off a little bit of that, not much. And I am going to use a little bit of concealer, but not much. And I think I'm going to use the e.l.f. I mean, no, not the e.l.f. The NYX concealer. I really like this concealer a lot. And this is in the shade, it is the Bear With Me Concealer Serum. Again, I will link everything in the description box. I don't know the shade. My glasses are over here somewhere. Anyhow, I'm going to use a little bit of this. Just a little concealer. Just a little bit. And whatever's on the brush, I just take it and just apply it right here on my nose area around the cupid's bow. But that is it. And I'm going to take this BK Beauty 110 brush. It's like a sponge and a brush all together. I love this one. And I'm just going to go around it and just blend it all in. Just a little bit. You don't want a lot, okay? Just a little bit goes a long way. And again, I will link everything I used in the description box. And now what I want to do is I want to take my Hourglass Diffused Light Ambient. This is one of my favorite setting powders under my eyes. Just my face in general is so very lightweight, very lightly finely milled. And I'm just going to just dust it off. I don't want much. Just to seal. We don't bake. We don't do any of that stuff. Honey, no. And that's it. That is it for the eyes. Very light, very natural. Nothing more, nothing less. We've blended everything in. If you want to go back with that same brush, you know, the ankle brush, and just whatever you had left on here, just apply it a little bit more. Make sure everything is blended around the neck area. I'm really big on that. You really want to make sure everything is blended seamlessly on your neck, you know. You want to make sure all of that is seamlessly blended. Now, for the lips, you can always look like you added something on your lips. Most people do. I'm going to use this NYX, I think this is a brown. It is called something vintage. Yeah, SMLL12 vintage. Now, we have that all together. I put my lipstick on last, but I'm going to go ahead now and just set my entire face with the Hourglass setting powder again. I have some Charlotte Tilbury here. I haven't used that in a while. I've just been using this one so much as I just love it. Oh, my goodness. And it's lasted me for a while. It's been using this for 4 months now. And I just put this all over. This has been one of my favorite. It's like a setting, moisturizing glow spray, and then I'm gonna use my regular setting spray. But this one is by Tir Tir. It's the Glossy Coating Mist, refreshing skin. Ooh, I just love the way that feels on my skin. It's very light. And then I'm going to use my regular setting spray. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just used both. Make sure I have that natural glow. And by me using that glow, what is it? The Charlotte Tilbury Glow. What is it? The Unreal Skin Sheer Glow. I'm really not going to put any highlighter on because I feel like my skin is already glowing. With the highlighter, it looks like I've added something on it, which I do not want. I want to look like I have an inner glow. Like, I really haven't tried. I may have put a little bit of lipstick on and some mascara. That's basically it. And usually that's what people think. Oh, she just did a little something. She didn't even do that much. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But now I'm going to use 2 of the Milani lipsticks. And these are like, they're not lip gloss. It's liquid matte. That's my thing. I love mattes. And I'm going to start off first with the 140 right here. It looks kind of natural once I finish. And then I'm taking the 120 and the liquid Milani liquid matte, and I'll put this over here. This is a brow pencil by Milani. It's a 2-ended brow pencil. But, you know, I find, if I can find my, anyway, that's okay. I have to find my other sharpener for this. Anyway, I like to take the brown part of this 2-sided brow pencil, you know, and I like to go around my lips and blend it in. It makes it, because it's almost the same shade as like my skin, so it just blends it in to make it look natural. You'll see what I mean. Right, see, it looks a little like my lips. And so now I'm just going to take, if you want to add a gloss, because some people do, I normally do not. Sometimes I have lately been using a little gloss. If you want to just look like I added some gloss. Right, so this is the final look. So that is all I have for you today. This is my natural look like you didn't try makeup look, okay? And so what I did find my sharpener, and I forgot to show you, I did use this contouring kit right here just to put a little bit under my eyes and smoke it out really lightly, so it really doesn't look like I have any liner on, but it looks like a little something, you know. So this is my natural look like you didn't even try makeup look. I really like this look because to me it looks very natural. Let me know what you think. If you think this looks like a very natural look. Normally this takes me about really 5 minutes to do. It took me a little longer on here because I'm actually showing you, you know. But this is basically it. I love natural looks that look like me. It makes your skin look a little bit better, but it's still your skin, okay? So those are the type of looks that I'm really interested in at this stage in my life, okay? So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch my videos. If you like this type of videos, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel if you thumbs up this video and share with whoever you think likes really natural makeup looks. So anyway, guys, again, thank you for taking time out to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time. Bye.